Hello and welcome to For the Love of Baby Boomers show. I'm your host today, Dolores Clivert, and we have an exciting show today. Oh, yes, it's an exciting show. We have a return guest, and that's Nathaniel Banks. And that last name Banks, it works with him well because he's a financial expert and he's also a baby boomer. If I recall, you a baby boomer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Nathaniel Banks,
1954.
welcome.
I think that puts me in the house.
1954?
Yes, ma'am.
You an old man.
Yeah,
You come with a lot of experience, don't you?
I think so, and still learning.
And still learning.
That's
All
right. That's one thing baby boomers learn. You're never too old to learn. I don't go for that thing. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No, that don't even make sense. You're never too old to learn.
That's right.
And you have a lot to give.
And I love giving. You know, I think that people, what I do, I'm kind of in the information business. You said I'm a financial professional.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I do. I give out financial information.
All right. Okay.
Even to baby boomers.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Baby boomers.
We just finished working together a little bit, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And I'm a baby boomer, 68.
That's right. And we're not done.
And never done.
Never
until
done.
we close our eyes and don't open it up again.
That's right. It's all about planning your life and being wise. That's one thing about baby boomers. We've been around for a while, so I think we're a little wiser than the other generations.
Hopefully.
But we can learn from them too.
Yeah. You know what? It's all about give and take in life.
Yes.
You know, you continue to learn, but you also should give.
Absolutely.
As well. Give what you have learned to others. Yeah.
Well, you know, for those faith-based people out there, that's what God intended for us to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Live together, learn together, grow together.
Yeah.
You know,
and love together.
Pass it on.
Pass it on.
And speaking of passing
not
it
diseases.
Well, we hope that you're wise enough to not keep passing on diseases. That's not healthy.
It's not healthy at all.
Yeah, but passing on wisdom is another thing that we like to pass on is wealth. You know, baby boomers are more in tune to passing on generational wealth and a legacy than the younger generations today. And that's why I try to talk to younger generations about thinking about building wealth while they're young. Mm-hmm. And don't wait until you get to be a baby boomer yourself. Well, not a baby boomer, but in that age bracket of 65.
Yeah.
Thinking about Social Security, and maybe you haven't even earned enough money to saved enough money. Let alone earn it. We earn a lot of money, especially young people coming out of college. They're earning six-figure incomes coming out of college.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're squandering their money.
But the what? They squandering their money?
Squandering their money.
Mm-hmm. And you know what a lot of people are doing right now? You're talking about squandering. They're traveling a lot of different places. So hopefully, I mean, you could look at that as a good thing. Mm-hmm. But they could also be spending a lot of money on shoes.
Well, you know, I call that emotional spending. I know you've done it before, haven't you?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, but emotional spending can get us all in trouble. We go there kicking the tires on a car. Next thing you're riding out with a $65,000 bill because you got that Audi or that BMW. And plan for that. You want to buy an expensive luxury car, plan to go in there so that you don't get a big debt coming out the door.
Yeah,
you know?
Plan. That's the key word, plan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't just go in there without a plan, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you're going in there to talk to an experienced salesman. Mm-hmm. They've been doing it for years, and they know how to show you things that is going to just make you want it. Mm-hmm. I got to have that.
They're going to ask you key questions and smile and, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is a capitalistic society. Mm-hmm. You know, we're built on selling and buying, you know, supply and demand. You pick a term. It could be just television, commercials, you know, and just think people have been doing this for a long time. They got it down to a science. They know when they want to sell something to the baby boomers or another generation, they know who to put in the commercial.
Exactly.
You know, they want to put somebody in there that looks like they need that, and you look at yourself and you go, well, if they got it, then why shouldn't I?
Yeah, I could do that, or I want that, or it should be me.
Exactly. Marketing is the key today, and believe me, as long as we've been around, the marketing organizations in this country, they know how to market to the baby boomers. As a matter of fact, we say that a lot in our own built our own finances and what we do. We know how to say today, the wealth is with the baby boomers. You want to get new clients, get the baby boomers.
Okay,
Why?
yeah.
They own their houses.
Yeah.
They have their savings. They have their 401ks and their annuities.
Right.
And so you look at baby boomers who have been successful in their life, let's face it, that's where a lot of the wealth sits.
Right.
So in my industry, that's one of the things we do. Not that we don't deal with other age groups,
Of course, yeah.
but it's a known fact that baby boomers are the ones right now who have the majority of the wealth.
Right.
And so we have to respect that
Yeah, respect it.
and don't abuse it.
Yeah.
Because let's think about it. When your younger grandkids and your children, when they need money, who do they call?
Grandpa, Papa.
Yeah. Can you let me have some money so I can buy this car? I only need a down payment. I'll pay you back.
And a lot of times, they boomers will, comply and give.
Absolutely.
Without a lesson, without teaching, without backing off and saying, why don't you work for this yourself,
Yeah, well, guess what? You've been saying that for a long time, and they still haven't figured it out that you got to work for it yourself. Some people take advantage of baby boomers, but I know, like I said, baby boomers are wise, and they know they're being taken advantage of. They know that they may not get that money back, but it's out of love.
It's out of love.
Yeah. I mean, you love your children, you love your grandchildren, and you want to feel like you're there to help them, and if there's anything else, to protect them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've known lots of baby boomers who have helped their children get out of jail, pay their bail, even, help them to pay for their divorces, pay their child support.
Yeah.
These are life issues.
Yeah. But I think, boomers do that a lot. But I say one thing, it's also about teaching lessons and hitting a nerve with the young ones and making them do what they need to do. And it starts early, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It starts at 5 years old,
It starts when you're the babysitter.
Okay. When you're the babysitter, when, you home taking care of your grandkids, it starts early. It's all about giving.
Yes.
And you're receiving love for them when they're little, but you got to give. You got to teach. And you got to continue to teach. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me an image just now. I saw this on Instagram, one of those things that pop up on your phone, Reels. And the caption said, "Oh yeah, this is what happens when your son or granddaughter, your daughter, is raised by grandma." And they had these little kids sitting around listening to the oldies but goodies and swing dancing. And why? Because they learned it from grandma. But grandma been taking care of them since they were born. And so no wonder they're imitating grandma, because they're around
That's
grandma
what they're around,
more than mom and dad. So we've been teaching for a long time. Myself, I have 5 grandchildren, and
okay.
I'm talking about, I got 5 sons. I'm sorry, I wasn't counting wrong. I got 5 sons and 11 grandchildren.
That's a totally different number. Okay, Grandpa.
Yeah. I'm a grandpa for years, man. I'll tell you. And I watched them grow from, like I say, boys to men. And some of the lessons that I tried to teach them, they still haven't learned them yet. But I don't give up.
No.
Because it's family.
A lot of times you're teaching also during lifetime, and lessons don't always come through to the people you're teaching until after you're gone.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to go through the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
Like we did.
That too, yeah.
And the other thing about baby boomers is that we grew up in a time of structure. My parents did not act like they wanted to be my friend.
Right.
Because there was always discipline.
Right.
And I grew up around my grandmother and grandfather and my mother, and my father, because grandma was always there overseeing everything.
All right.
And they had a foundation Because let's face it, about old school. That's old school. You know that you were going to go to church on Sunday. You knew that you're going to be there for dinner on Sunday. You knew that you're going to get up and eat breakfast.
Have meals together around the table.
Exactly.
And converse.
Yes. And conversations. And those conversations were about things like, well, what did you learn in school today? And you better have a good answer.
Yeah.
You ask these kids, some of these kids, what did you learn in school today? They sit back and think about it and go, well, I don't know. Let me see. We watched a movie.
What was that? How was school today? Fine.
Yeah, one word. That's why you got to ask open-ended questions.
Tell
me about your day.
Yeah.
Schools have changed too. That's another thing. But I'm glad that baby boomers are around to ask questions and say, "Where's the structure?"
Yeah.
Or how about this? You let them talk to you like that? You know, boy, if I had to say some of the things I hear my grandchildren say to their parents, I'd be just bopped in the mouth. But they're good kids. I mean, they're doing the best job they can to help their kids educated on the honor roll. That's still important.
It is.
That's still important today. And, I try to talk to my sons about saving money because every time they come to me, I go, are you saving any money? I'm the financial guy.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to save money, come to me. Let me show you how to save money.
Yeah. You always have to bring that up, too.
Always.
Because in life, we have different stages. We have different challenges, And even as baby boomers, we have different challenges in life, whether we have money or not. Talking about challenges, what's some of the challenges that you've seen or experienced yourself as a boomer?
Oh, my gosh. I have a list.
You have a list. Well, before you go into this long list, I think we have like 3 or 4 minutes left. So talk to us about one, and we'll see where we're at, and then we'll come back and talk about the
biggest baby boomer challenge that I have is the change in the way things are going with healthcare today.
Healthcare.
For baby boomers. A lot of changes going on in the healthcare today, and I know we got to go to break soon, but I like to share some of that I've experienced in my own personal life most recently. Okay. But I watch those things because I know about Medicare and Medicare Advantage and those kind of things. I even know how the banking industry is not informing baby boomers about what they should be doing with their bank accounts.
Okay.
They just want you to drop your money in there. Most baby boomers have direct deposit.
Yeah.
Look what's going there every week. Their Social Security is every month. Their 401k check, their pension checks.
Right.
The banks are trying to control all of the baby boomers' money.
Right.
Why? Because we all have direct deposit.
Yeah.
When's the last time you wrote a check?
Right.
We doing debit cards and
when is the last
Cash
time
App.
you've written a check? I don't know if I have any checks in my house.
Yes. Well, make sure you have one because you may need one day.
I'm pretty sure I have an old book.
But I have a list of things that baby boomers have run into as challenges, and we can talk about that when we come back, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'm interested, and I would like to again announce that this is For the Love of Baby Boomers show. I'm your host, Dolores Clybert, and we can be contacted on Facebook and by the way of email. The name of the way the name is written out is For the number 4, the love, LUV, of Baby Boomers, and again, it's on Facebook and gmail.com. Email us, ask us questions, give us suggestions. Also, if you don't know about Medical Alert, let me tell you, it's one of the best things when it comes to safety and protection. And I'm kind of laughing because I have one and I don't always wear it because I'm not thinking about it. But when it comes to